Good night, everyone. Good night. Good night. A bit a little late. That we never. But anyway, we're there. Big matches tomorrow. Serious clashes tomorrow. The Carpentera schools come head to head. Why wanna set me up? Issue just start, you know? Why wanna you know some love talk my mind wanna ask me? Me nah say it yet. Next week me tell you no. We're not going to tell you no. But me have two favorite. Next week me tell you no. Next week. I'm a ball of that man. Essential number 7. No, honestly, people. Me nah. Next week me tell you who me feel like go win. Who me feel like go win. But who me feel like go win you 16 and you 14. I may have the privilege to see Glenmuir under 14 play a formidable Belier. Formidable Belier. Campus, speak of yourself. I may have the privilege to see a Glenmuir play a formidable Belier. You hear anything about Belier, Campus?
No.
Me kind of know what you feel.
No, Belier is one of the few teams and I don't think I've seen the next team in the quarterfinals. I think there's 3 teams in this quarterfinal I have not seen once.
Big up yourself, Rakini.
Where Town is concerned, I only see the KC match last week and the Mona and the Hillel. I haven't seen any other match.
We're going to discuss what is going to happen tomorrow.
Yeah, man,
Let us get right into it because we're not going to stay long because we start late. We're going to discuss what is going to happen tomorrow. So I'll be covering Kingston College versus Staths 1 o'clock, and I'll be covering Wolmerd High School versus Kingston College 3 o'clock, and all not Kingston College and all those 4 teams that I just spoke about.
Guys, Robert does snag.
Campus, I heard that Wolmerd's good. I heard that Staths is good. Staths is good.
Remember that Staths is the defending champion, you know, All Island champion.
Robert, what is he talking about?
In the U14?
No, at U16. The U16, them beat them win the All Island U16 last year.
Then beat Staths.
So that shows that they have a good program.
But let's look at the broad scope of things. Staths failed this year in the Manning Cup, but yet still the youth program is very, very good.
That's just football, you know, it's just rubber the green. Only one side
Dante,
can win. Only
Dante Go on, Campo.
Only 8 side can go through to the. You have the round of 16, you have the quarterfinal round, you have the semi-final round. And I have heard this argument quite a few times. It's not in all cases the best team for the season win the competition. So you might falter somewhere where you never make it. Because they had a good run to me. They did well. Again, rubber the green against them. You can say the same thing. So it's what it is. It's just football, man. Only one team can win.
But looking at the statistics, KC has 2 good teams. The 14 is playing quite good. The 16 is playing exceptionally well. I spoke to somebody who's close to the KC team, and that person is booming with confidence that they can take it this year. They are going to take it this year. But let us see what Wolmers have to offer, because in the same breath, I heard a KC past student told me that Wolmers is the only team can beat KC. That's prompted me to want to go attend tomorrow's game, and it's going to be a game of interested game, campus.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good game. I think this game is gonna show if the KC team is ready to make a run for the title. It's gonna be a good matchup.
Looking at the under 16 competition, campus, last year one to compare to this year one, which is more competitive?
This year. This year for sure, man. This year for sure. This year for sure. Even the schools that aren't too renowned for their football programs are showing what they can do. Because I have seen teams this year in the under 14 and under 16 and still scratching my head trying to figure out why we can't see them in the D Cup.
No, but you always ask me, you always say to me, say, if it is that under 16 or under 14, why you always ask them in the comment section? Because that is your biggest question.
All right, listen to
me. Big up.
Big up in campus. So go on campus.
Big up yourself, bro.
Why you always ask me?
That's just me trolling to some extent, because one of the things why me pressure you in for, you are a straight shooter. You will see a goalkeeper, you say, better stay in yard. No care young, you just tell it as it is. But when I looked at some of them big money, them are the worst on the little boy. I have seen a keeper yesterday in a tier 2 match. I wonder what am I do?
Yo, a nervous campus. I understand. So nervousness is a thing in a campus.
No man. BS Power info ask Marks why I always put that in a comment. I have seen under 14 matches this season, under 16 matches, where make you have to sit down and watch it. And for some strange reason, when info do some of them big man game, it take them 60, 70 minutes before them put on the ball on the ground and actually look like them play football.
So you watch our police today?
Yeah, man, we still touch that, man, but based on the
No,
question.
man, through the keeper.
No, man, that is a separate conversation. That's it left it last. That's left it last. That's everything.
Why info says so to me now? Because every time info do a match, I ask him, basically I ask him, which think better? The U14 competition or the big man match we cover? And brother, me I give little boy them edge, man. The little boy them play football, brother. Info if you want vex. Little boy them play football, brother.
But let me say something to you. Before the game start, I was taken to task about Glenmere U14 team in this stand before I start stream, and I did mute. Person said, info watch you know, you say Glenmere have the best U14 team in the country. I said Glenmere have the best U14 team in Jamaica, and there's no apology. If they win, lose, or draw, they have the best U14 team in Jamaica. If you want to see football play like them a big man, and you want to sit down and take in good passes, good goal, Glenmere U14 team, hands down. Ranking, you support that?
Yeah, man, they have only for quality, man. But they can definitively say they're the best in our country, but in terms of talent, they are definitely up there. I've seen them myself. They are definitely up there with the best. You know, so if I get a chance to see a couple of the best from town and some of the others, I see Manchester yet.
You know why I said it, Ranking? I want to be very clear. I saw a couple of them. And what the difference between them and Glenmere is that Glenmere keep ball position at all times, even when them are losing. Align metal campus?
No.
Ranking, then keep ball position more than the opponent, even when they're down. They keep the ball more than.
They recycle ball real good.
CC14 a rebuild. CC14 I'm going to be very honest. CC14 not as good. No, nowhere near Glenmere 14, to be honest with you. And some people just have to understand it. Glenmere 14 is very it's up yourself. They use up yourself. And the only thing that is a disadvantage is that they are not big. They're little. But you know, when they give them the edge ranking, And you have to understand they're very small in status. Up here 12 and 13 year old. Them none about the 14 up on the field in ranking.
I understand.
So
So
the
them
type
can
of
probably have
ball
the same team next year.
eh?
Them can probably have the same team next year.
They are going to have about the same team next year. And probably they're going to have about the same team next year. No one leaving the team, including the goalkeeper. And the bench, I'm going to tell you something. They have two youth on the bench where country need to see. We don't get no game all now. We're the top scorer in Clarendon and the top scorer in sport primary 12 under 12 competition. He's the top scorer in sport all. No, we don't get no game yet. In name Malik Salman.
So why you can't get that game? The team big on
Side
it.
too big. You know, see side big and a 14 big.
You're going to give them a game up there.
No ranking, you know why you're there, Glenmore. Your money too enough.
No, and that me talk about myself. Cornwall College I go come up there, come give them a game. Next week. Next week. Thursday, Friday. Somebody said.
Yeah, did it?
Yeah, try. I'm sending you a request for the app, so I go see if I get it.
So tomorrow's game, me I carry is KC versus Staths in the under 14 and KC versus Wolmerd in the under 16, which is a good game. Good
The under
game.
16 game
But
is going to be a good match.
everybody eager to hear about the match this afternoon that took place between Police and Aberview over by Royal Lake. Did you watch it, Rankin?
No, I didn't. I didn't get to see it.
Jashan watch it, and there's some controversial red card issue, and some fighting incident, and a lot of things went on in that game this afternoon over by Royal Lakes, and the referee decision sometimes in a lot of people's view are questionable. It is just that a chaos in the last part of the game when I don't know. You'd have to go back to watch the incident, and a player who was physically abusing an ex-player during a throw, the referee issued a red card, and that the referee issued a red card to that Aberview player. That Aberview fair after and get the red card, thump up a police player react and the referee give him red card. Tell me what that makes sense to me. They do. So you come and thumb in on my face, I'm defend myself, I'm still get red card, ranking is a FIFA rule. Make it make sense to me.
Yeah, so it's the FIFA rule of what I say, quote unquote, escalating a situation. So
No,
basically,
ranking. The G, yo, what you know? I'm going to tell you why I question the red card ranking. You see, after the whole play,
ensure that there's no personal bias in it.
No, listen, man. After the entire play, and not because of my affiliations with Police FC. After the entire play, the youth leave the field, right? That's the Aberview play. I'm gonna leave the field. The police youth retreat. Them go back, and the youth literally walk him down and start thumping him up, like literally after the play, after him get the red card, and him go through the field, bro.
No, but when I personally use my platform and ask the question to the referee, why did you red card the player who is defending himself? He said, because he retaliate. What? Because he do what? Because he retaliate. You come and fist me in my face. I mean, must come so.
Let me. Alright.
Give them the next cheek. Give them the next cheek.
Huh? I want to know what kind of rule that. Campus.
You ready?
Yes.
All right. Based on by the letter of the law, violent conduct, striking, punching, or attempting to strike an opponent when not challenging for the ball is a straight red card. Player is sent off immediately. Retaliation of the other player. Retaliation by striking back is also considered a violent conduct, even if it was in response. Retaliation does not excuse the action. The retaliating player must also receive a red card. That's just it. It's the rule, it's the law. So we just looking at it and I say, you know, stand up, make the man thump you. In this situation, by the letter of the law, your only and best option is to stand up and take it up. Info, we are dealing with the letter of the law. We take out passion and feeling out there because our feelings we are used. By the letter of the law. This is why you see referees today.
So wait then, like question then. What on the campus? All right, fine. What on the campus? No, I understand. What on the, I just want to
No,
ask
make
a
him finish, man.
question.
No, you have to allow him to finish, Asha. No, allow him to finish. Allow him to finish. Yes, come to campus.
This is why, by the letter of the law now, you're more and more, you're seeing referees. Whenever there's a fracas, whenever there's a brawl, the referees are told to step back and observe. One time you just see referee a try part fight or a try get involved. The referees now are being told step back, observe. So yes, we are use emotion and we are use, but by the letter of the law, retaliation is also considered
A red card offense.
By the letter of the law.
Question campus. So question.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
If that's the law, then mother assumes that there are some subsections then that
No. Do not listen me. Do not use the term if that is the law.
Alright, since that is the law, since that is the law, right? Since that's the FIFA rule. In a case like this way, it's the player. So one you get the red card, and then you got instigate fight and them thing there. So you bring another player for retaliate. So fine. So that player retaliate and him get a red card as well. What next? Is it a case where them face the same sanctions because it can't be the same sanctions? If
no, you're talking. No, you're confusing yourself and maybe confusing the public. When the referee issued a red card, based on his report, the referee will ever issue the red card and write up a report. It is down to the disciplinary committee, based on the report that they have received. They are the one who now shall issue the sanctions. So I can tell you, because I have been on a little minor thing, but a couple of them, but I know not big like this. But in most instances, the player, which in this case is the Harborview player, the disciplinary committee would sanction him more. The player that retaliated, he may get sanctioned within the law. Yes, you get a red card, serve your 1 match ban, and come back. But the player that instigated, when you go in front of the disciplinary committee, if you use the video evidence or you use report, he's gonna face a FTS sanction.
So
what they are saying, they are not excusing what the retaliating player do. But by the letter of the law, they are saying you are not supposed to. You are not supposed to. You know, expect you to stand up and defend yourself, but the mere fact that you can come out and defend yourself, you have to also take into consideration, so you're willing to take the punishment that come with defending yourself. So it's either you're going to stand up and take the lick in your face and go play the next match, or you're going to defend yourself and know so you're going to face some form of disciplinary action. And law we are dealing with now, we're not dealing with emotions. So the disciplinary community, one of the things when we set a ranking, let me explain clearly. If the player, what the player do, he never draft in a knife, he never draft in no farm and nothing. So it is still considered within, if you do him red card and him thumping what have you, him no must get no too big of a FT. If a something now we go outside after the game and them go thump up each other, what have you now. That's how now it fall under. When I say fall under again, ranking where the term me use again, me can't look back for the page. It fall under assault. That's one whole different area now, aspect now. So I remember, gentlemen. Yeah. So in all right. So one more thing and then if I can move on. In the Harborview player case, even if the disciplinary community come and say, yo, me again 3 match, The Harbour View themselves have their own discipline. Every team have their own disciplinary committee. It is up to them if they can make that player that put on the jersey or what have you. Because remember now, gentlemen, when these players have on the jersey, they are not representing themselves. They are representing a wider community. They are representing the sponsors. They are representing the league and a whole. So the disciplinary committee can say, yeah, too much ban. And Harbour View can look at it and say, yo, you're disgraced with brand, you know. Take the rest of the season. Because you have to remember, he's not representing only himself. And if you look on the action of the player, the goalkeeper hold on him and try to calm him. I don't know if you see it. And him
no, before campus and that's why I have a concern because apparently the keeper know when they're gonna do. Because if you watch what the clip, you know, long after the play in the campus and him a walk off, you know, long before him thump the youth, you know, the goalkeeper runner come in the campus. So I don't know if him tell the keeper say I'm gonna lick the youth or when.
No. Hello. Stop make a mockery for yourself. Him not have to tell the keeper what I'm gonna do. Me and info a player on the same team, I know info a straight shooter. You know your teammate, you know say ranking I take a tackle, ranking I peacemaker, ranking I get up and brush after.
See where you go.
Info be.
See where you go.
These are the players who you train and play with every day. You know. If you realize the captain, well, I know if you don't realize what me find disappointed in the situation, if you don't realize the captain, what the keeper did, I was expecting the captain to do that. Because him know them. Yeah, that's what I mean. So make we take emotion out type, man. The goalkeeper, he never tell the keeper where I'm going, but the keeper know the type of person him did. Can you have some players there that just them? Let me tell you something. That player from police, if it are that Harbour View player would do the vibe, him could have do a what you call it now info. Him could have do a Sergio Ramos, Cristiano Ronaldo, a PK Ronaldo. How many times have we seen players dismantle Ronaldo?
Yeah.
Ronaldo get up and people are saying Safi. I when you look at PK and Sergio Ramos on the back a tapping a boy head. Because you have players with do them something there for players.
Thank you so much.
So you
as a former goalkeeper, me used to tell my forward them, for example, say, when a defender rough you up, nobody argue with him. Because they must come in our box too. Because in my time, there are certain things the goalkeeper could have do and get with. Because as a queen, the referee blow foul against or what have you. That changed now. We just talk about my time info. So there are a lot of things goalkeeper could have do and get with in my time. So we used to say, yo, load them till them come in the box, make we deal with it.
So the man them agree with the police red card?
No, it is a red card. It is a red card. By the letter of the law, it is a red card. It is up to the disciplinary committee, you know, if they make it stay a one match or they give him an extra match. Because a red card is a one match ban offense. So it is a red card by the letter of the law. It is a red card by the letter of the law. It is a red
because
card.
they retaliate, no?
Because they retaliate. Me read it a while ago. See it here? Oh, no, I can't see it. See that? Me carry it up. I mean, have the law and the rules. So
it's
it
just
is
a pity.
a red
So as
card.
I say, you just have to just take a lick in and face it in one the next game. Play the next
Simple as that. Simple. There are no retaliation whatsoever.
Boy, me not wait that. Cause watch out now. Football there one place now where the man them even now cuss bad word open play and referee just allow it and just remind them.
No. This again, gentlemen. One time again, me glad info keeper show you. One time, you cussing bad word on a field. Not saying it is right. Normally it would be a cardable offense. But if you're watching leagues around the world now, info, you hear the foreign commentator them say, me can't repeat. If you're reading lips, you know exactly what I say. Certain things, lenience depend on certain things now. One time you'd have to have your jersey and your shorts. It was a must. Referee no pay that no mind again. If you listen to Jamaica Premier League, even when Sportsmax used to do it, there was a lot of indecent language from players who used to go up on the field. Me here telling a money cup. If you understand what I mean, not saying it is, we are saying it is not right, but it's like it's a part of the game now.
It is.
They are saying we have to take leniency upon some things, you understand what you
Yeah. I think I don't know, me need to dig up some more upon it info. I don't know if because I have seen other leagues where me see play up on the field on big TV I watch and players are cuss bad word and nothing no come out there. Me see it happen out here too. I don't know. So it is what it is.
don't know, we can't know about it. John, no.
Are we
No,
satisfied? The question: are we satisfied with where the Premier League going?
the Jamaica Premier League.
It
Mhm.
evolve info. If you be honest, the league are grow.
Now what?
Yes. But let me tell you why I'm satisfied with it.
Info
It
league
is
are grow. I mean the quality of the league drop, but the league itself are grow.
all right. I wouldn't say the quality are drop. I am more
Quality as in players,
teams.
Joshua.
No teams. It is being it to me my opinion. Me can't wrong. This is just my opinion. I think it is getting more competitive. I don't know,
think so.
runaway set a team. I don't know. Arnett Gardner run with it. I don't know, Waterhouse. I don't know more. It is because if you look on it, Police went on a good run the other day. You have a time in Dumbo and show up. Evil Treasure Beach, me I watch too much with them and then show up. You understand what I mean, info? So it no team now run over no team again like one time.
True.
So
Any of the top 6 can win, man. True,
yeah,
man.
it's so me think it's an improvement. And maybe because we are not able to see all the matches again like before, maybe that's why info says so based on a little bit of match we are see. That
Little bit of match.
No, but even though
When
you
you
see
look, when you look at what is happening in the
Campus, you see more Premier League games than one time, man. Where I say Campus, man.
info know me by Mr. That man. Info know me by Mr. That.
yeah. But look at this campus. We're talking about satisfaction where the Premier League is concerned. Satisfaction in many different ways. Are we seeing enough games? Administrative wise, are they getting it right? Are the Premier
Yeah.
League serving Are the Premier League serving its purpose
Yes.
in terms of providing players for the national team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a two different. Yeah, that's a two-part answer. Yes, but it is when these players get called, if them ready for that level there. Cause you have players who we can look on. When you look on them week in and week out, you say yeah they deserve a national call up. But the next thing about when them put on the yellow shirt, their shirt get heavy. Nervousness taking. You don't know.
True.
So we have players info. We have players. And you have to remember the info. Some of our players that went overseas came out of the same local league. Remember Warner Brown do him for do come Dixon do him for do. The only player overseas player we have right now, which is our soon to be poster boy. It is so ironic that you left straight from schoolboy football and go pro.
Well,
So
I want to ask you this, Campos, because I hear you defend the Premier League. I mean, I love Premier League. I live for Premier League. You think the national team can pick from this current Premier League?
When I say pick info, why you always try to put on the spot with that? When I say pick, be more, yeah, man. Yeah, we have to get the comment section. Me, I watch them too, man. When I say pick, info, you can highlight that info.
National, all right. Can we pick a second string, a national second string team from this current Premier League that can represent us? Can we do that? Our local players, can we
represent
do that?
Us? All right. As again, me say info, different level in competition. If we are going to play a Shell Cup, for example, and a Shell Cup it name now, what name now? Somebody can remind me about me with a Shell Cup. If we are going to play a Caribbean Cup tournament, we can pick from the JPL. But if we are going to do a international tournament like we're going to play against the European teams or the better CONCACAF teams, no, we can't pick a solid 11. We can't. The Premier League players, we are not up to that level as yet. So we are going to look good. We are going to look good against our Caribbean neighbors. But when we go against the USA and the Mexicans, them and the Honduras, them, we are going to see the difference in level.
Let me ask six. Can we pick a second string team for the national from this Premier League for the national team?
All right, as Campos say, we see it over still. We not pick a full team, but we see the Premier League ball and struggle when they come up against the Costa Rica, them, the Mexico, the USA, them. We can, but we can't in about, as me I say, we have a struggle against the bigger team. I don't know why. Some of the Premier League ball, them very good in the Premier League, but when them left the Premier League and come to the national squad, it's like, me don't know if they were on the left date or them not have a confident there. So, me wouldn't pick a full team right now. Me have to mix it up. Me can get most of the ball, but me still have to mix it up.
Quiet down. Ranking. Big boss.
Ranking.
And then let me see.
Ranking look like he might do something, so I guess I have to move on.
Honestly, when I look at the Premier League, I think we can pick a second string team. And I think that second string team that we would pick for the Premier League, I think they would do much better than the one that we have representing us.
And that's just your emotion talking.
And what you mean? Like,
no, man,
the team
yeah, man, he's talking the team that failed us to qualify for the World Cup. So we're not going there. But me can say with a straight face. That's him for his opinion, but I think that's more coming from an emotional part of it. More emotional.
Yeah, true. But with the one that
why you feel like I'm emotional?
No, well, I know, because football is football is a lot of levels, you know. Football are mostly this, you know. So even though we have a Papi, for example, let's use him as an example, people. Because you know a Jamaican. Even though we have a Dixon, why Energizer, Bunny. Once in touch a field in National Stadium, the whole crowd the back of the team. But when you look on the intricacy of what the game needs or what football needs, out of use a Dixon or a Campbell, 90% of Jamaicans that say use a Dixon.
But me ever say Campbell.
But if you look on Campbell and look on him ball or him play the football or him put on this football and the basics or whatever you go see say a Campbell for out there. Exactly. This is why I use the term emotional level.
No, you understand.
And we use I use the little youth them just leave the Manning Cup and Dakar Cup All-Star game one day. They played 2 games info and they overrun everybody. You remember 6? And I said to you that the team when they're going to play in the finals, they are going to play against a good academy that has been here before and have been doing this for years. And info, when that whistle blew, you could have seen the difference. Every Jamaican player, every Jamaican player, when they dribble, when they hold on the ball too long, you see the team who play against 1 touch and 2 touch that kill we. And it is the simple football. Do what you are supposed to do. Control, look for your pass and move. But what we do, we play to our strength, we kick and run. We call it dribbling, we call it energy. So if you buck up on a team, you're going to play the simple football, you're going to put on the ball and move it around. Info. We are going to have a problem. And that just the basics that. So you put a team, the team we play against Grenada is an all-star, is an all-local team. Info. You're honestly saying to me when you watch that game, that team could have shown up well against a Mexican team or a USA team. Be honest, Info. Take emotion out of it. You know football.
Are you
know football.
the last 2 qualifiers we have now?
Answer the Info.
Let me say this to you.
No. Answer your question, man. Can you bring it up?
Wait.
That team that played against Grenada, you are seeing that 11 do something against a USA team or a Mexico team?
Yes.
Against a London Donovan, against a pool of 6, against a this, and then people we are playing for Juventus and all over. You see our local players going up against that USA team and doing well in front.
Yes, and do well too.
6 we can't kill him in my opinion.
Do well too. We cannot afford for persons who living outside of this country come and play football for Jamaica and time again. Outside of 1998, they continue to fail us. These scrap of new players that we have now, we apply them trade. I'm not talking about the Jamaican band who apply them trade. I'm talking about the ones who say them have Jamaican parentage and are representing the country. If you look at Bowser Guan, at the night when time we did not qualify, me not drink. Yeah, man, so me I drink Lorraine. Yeah, man, Lorraine, so me I drink, man. If you look at Bowser Guan, I type of energy what me I look from the local players. I think the local players, they play with more country interest than money in the pocket. You know, can't tell me nothing.
So you don't think
so you want Lorraine?
from 4 to something. Normally,
Laron, say what you want, Laron.
You see?
I think Bowler should have scored in the last game.
No, I don't think he's talking about scoring. But again, first people, I think info is coming from too much of an emotional part of it. If we are looking to do good, you see, that's why I tell persons, you know, it is not easy to be a coach, especially in a national program.
True, man.
It's not just being a coach. You have to know to be a leader of men.
Because info I love to them play.
Well, I
know campus
well, I
love to them play.
Carlo Ancelotti said it best. When they asked, when the Spanish media asked Carlo Ancelotti, why is he not playing Endry? He says here to win title, he's not here to develop. Endry, one of the biggest youngster, and Carlo Ancelotti said that before he left Real Madrid. So info, you have to understand, you know. Not because under Ancelotti there are times when Vinny can't touch a field. Look for Rodrigo, and these are quality players who would have walked in any team. But you have to be a leader of many info. You have to know if you look for Bailey and say, Bailey, you're not going to stay up on the bench. Papi, you're not doing what you understand? It's not about just running with your favorite players. So if we can get a coach info, we can blend the team the right way. We don't need 10 JPL players, 4 overseas players, or I don't care what you need. Just blend the team the right way, info, you're going to see better. But just get up and say, yo, the local players alone for your play, or we need foreign players alone. I am not with that. We need somebody to find the right blend.
The team to work. You understand?
We need somebody to find the right blend. Info. So I'm not going to join info bandwagon and say, I think local players are better, or I think foreign players would have better. No, we just need the right blend.
Right blend. Anybody right perform info, we have to work with them.
So info is not going to draw me down the road with you.
Hold on. Let me answer Laron. Because I see come in the comment section and say me a drink. So info why USA not pick their squad from the MLS players? You know, that's the US choice not to choose from the MLS. But a full time now, the players who apply them trade here in Jamaica from the D Cup, from the Manning Cup, and are playing for these and a kit. We entertain in the Jamaica Premier League. I think they need a Jamaica.
Stop.
No.
See that word we used a while ago? That word they are confuse you. Info when it comes to international, it's not all about entertainment info. Info stop down info. Info you're going down a slippery road, you know, brother. Me I tell you. My bro, you're going down a slippery road.
Yeah, making go on.
You come out every day and entertain the national stadium and we now with no match. You're going to say Jamaica play 12 qualifying match and I pretty set a ball go through man salad and they entertain the national stadium. Which power end up? Bottom my crew. Because Curacao play ugly football. Curacao put 20 man back a ball and score 1 goal per a counter. And Ghana World Cup. Who would I rather be? Would I rather be Curacao or would I rather be Jamaica where I entertain and I finish bottom my table? Info, be careful the road you're going down. Be careful.
Did Walter Boy entertain us for the few years he was playing for us? Did he entertain us?
He did.
No, me ask you a question. Did Walter Boy entertain us?
He did.
Okay, me don't talk with you for entertainment.
Let me ask you a question now. Did Walter Boy entertainment alone, if you never carry Burton and come and the rest of them, could Walter Boy entertainment alone carry to the 98th World Cup? I'm asking you a question now. No. You asked me a question, I'm asking you. With Walter Boyd entertainment that he was doing during the qualifying round, if we didn't get the overseas players the right, can we say the right one, Rennie Simmons carrying just the right amount and the right players, could Walter Boyd entertainment alone carry with to the World Cup?
No. I hear you. No, you're right. But let me say something. This is at you campus. You say you're satisfied with the Premier League and the Premier League, all right. So you're satisfied with
that. I did not say that. You asked me if I am okay if the Premier League improve, and I said yes, it's improving. You didn't ask if I'm satisfied because at no way, shape, or form I'm going to be satisfied with the Premier League. When I watch a match with Police and something there today, looking like how it looked for the first 20 or 30 minutes. When I watch a match with Dumbolin and Mount Pleasant, and it looked like it was a training session. Those were the 2 matches that I watched today. It was one of the easiest matches I have seen. Till one time the commentator said, Dumbolin Mount Pleasant using this match as a rehearsal for what do you think name? What do you mean?
player.
The club something like that.
Caribbean Championship. Conquer
When
Cup,
you hear,
Conquer Cup,
when you
Conquer
hear a
Cup.
when you hear a commentator can say that, that's it make it look like said don't bowl enough there, so none at all. That's what the commentator said today in that match. Mount Pleasant is using this match as a for the Caribbean Cup because me I watch the match and the match was so easy. Me now, you know, put it in your comment section. Said Don
Yeah.
bowling was disjointed all over.
You know what hurt me. I mean, not care Lauren want to say no does. Me not care Lauren want to say tonight, you know. But you know what hurt me. Gone are the days when the Premier League it was at a level where every team, even the last one, can beat the one at the top.
Right, put it this way. I think the Premier League is losing a bit, and this is for the older persons. So the younger persons can't go relate. But gone are the days when a Premier League match I play, when a Arnett Gardner play, you could have go in anybody else down a jungle go take out there something. When
Exactly
a
my
walk
point.
out play. Because I used to,
Exactly my
and
point.
now you are seeing this team when Arena used to come at town. When the next Seba United crowd used to follow, you're not seeing it like that anymore. So from that aspect, I think it's something has to be done. It not carry the weight. I think the last big finals when I see in the Premier League was the Arnett Garden Portmore United finals at the National Stadium. I can't tell you a date. When I quite remember it, but I was there. Because even the finals against with Cavaliers and Mount Pleasant, basic crowd. You understand what I mean? So there something else have to be done in for about if say put 11 players in for so they can do better
I
than the
want to
players in
ask
for
you
that's
this.
hard. That's
I want to
hard.
ask you this. I want to ask you this. You think the Premier League utilize the Dakar Cup and the Manning Cup players very well, or do you think they fail them?
This season, I think you see, I think where that is concerned, before, no. Only 2 teams or maybe 3 teams you could account on to give youngsters a game, which we know is the Cavalier, the Portmore United, Harborview to some extent back then. I think you're seeing more young players around the league more last season, this season more too. So when you look on the teams in the league now, at least almost every team now have a Manning Cup. I'm just using, for example, a one or a Manning Cup, Dakar Cup or Manning Cup representative this season. Info if you check the ratio. And you never normally would see that before. You only could account on certain teams. So I think in that aspect, you're seeing it more. I would like to see it more. I would like to see it more where more players from the D Cup and the Manning Cup getting involved. But it is getting there. I have liked what I have seen so far this season. Because I think I saw a 15-year-old the other day made his debut. And that's a good thing for me. You're looking around the league, you're seeing players are there from both D Cup and Manning Cup. So in that aspect, I think they are improving. I think there's a lot more to be done, but I think they're improving where that is concerned. 6. Well, I remember saying me watch a whole heap of football, you know.
But let me say this to you. Info crowd follow Arnett, Waterhouse, and even Umberlion. MetLife said that. Let me say something, MetLife. MetLife, Umberlion recently played a Tier 2 game. And the base of Umberlion wasn't out in their numbers. I can't remember the last time Umberlion was in the playoff, the semi-final, and Arnett Garden was playing a return match down there. And I can tell you, it was like the only place in Maypen carry crowd like that is political meetings. And I mean, I tell you, say, the effort bill was rammed to capacity because the junglers they were there to pay Woolly Rule Woolly Rules and some more accomplished and Umberlion outfit out there. You're not seeing that competitiveness. I'm hungry for that competitiveness. This afternoon, the mediocre ball game between Harborview and Police. I am generally I just not seeing that that energy that I want to see in the ball game, that bounce, that goal. Toughy on these days, we need the footballers them to apply them trade. Where we the spectators who love the sport and understand the sport can say yes. We see a Tuffy Anderson, we see a Wooly Wolf, we see a Nicholas, we see a Bigger Thompson. We are not seeing those type of football in this country. We lack the taste, we lack the talent, we lack everything. All we see is player, no good footballer in the Premier League. Premier League, mind you, info, and that's what I see. When I see, I just start my mind. That's me.
Yeah, info. You see what we say, we can't really pick the team from this up. Yeah, because in the Premier League still somewhat you have some improvement because some of the team them I love what them do. Honestly, some of the team them good, very good team and very improvement.
When last we were Premier League match and I said out crowd is there. That's our question. You campus, you watch most of the matches on Sunday. You don't
that's
know.
true, yeah, true. I remember the nights of Monday night football, you used to different level for true, man.
What can be done? What can be done, campus? You are the one, the doctor, you know. What can be done? What would you diagnose to this situation?
First things first. I think we need to find a way to make people fall back in love with the sports in Jamaica. Not only certain teams, because when you look, only certain teams alone are carry the swing now.
True.
I think we need to get, I think we need to get people. I don't know if we're going to do it through promotion. I don't know how they're going to do it. But need to get people to fall back in love with the sports. Because I remember one finals with Arnett and Walter Boy days. Remember Farina or whomever. Me that try to find a while ago to bring it up. When you look on people, them time they might use rope as borderline info. Rope when them time on the field. And the man might play upon field when they have no farmer grass whatsoever. When you look on people, them time the commentator they on van tap. So footballers come a long way info. But we need to find a way to get people far back in love. And I think that, and not only the league alone, I think the clubs need to find a way to make their spectators fall back in love with the clubs. How them are going to do it, me don't know. But we have to find a way. Harbourview, look at Harbourview today. Info Harbourview used to be one of Jamaica's top ranking Premier League team. Crowd and everything, but in the last couple of seasons, we see where Harbourview is struggling. Yeah, so I mean, Cavaliers is one of our better teams in the last couple of years. But if you look on Cavalier fan base, then Cavalier have one of the smallest fan base in the league, you know.
Exactly, I might tell you, people love football, no kind of people and go to schoolboy football and support team others, but I just see Premier League. I don't know people.
Yeah, people really don't find a way. As an info cell, when you look at a match pan the match like today. It's hard for people if they are on a Sunday go sit down and watch a match like that. Hard. I know it's not true, but it's hard. Because this is gonna be your performance on a Sunday. Why am I gonna left and go sit down and watch you? And when I go sit down and watch a schoolboy match during the week, I am being entertained. Me I see football, I play, me I see quality. I want a big man in time come in and see nothing. For me at least, I don't know about nobody else, for me. As me say, me can't use me, because when me used to be at Jamaica, no Monday night football no miss me. And I know all of my team now play, I just go sit down and watch a match 6. Because football I play, so I just know say, match over Arnett, me I drive go Arnett go watch match the Waterhouse, the same thing.
Yeah,
just
go watch match. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Some persons know if one of them team I play, then I watch.
Yeah, we watch every match, man.
Things and time changing for. But there's a lot of work to be done. Because I see some older people that say, yeah, the under 17 qualified, thank God. And if you do a general consensus info, all who watch any of the under 17 matches in a Jamaica, you'd be surprised, say half hour jump and say, yeah, then qualify. Don't know one of the match then go. But because they qualify, they might jump with it and run with it and say, yeah, they qualify. How much of them take the time out to sit down and watch one of them match? But info it have to fix. And it starts with player people like you, info. You have to fix it.
What do I have to fix, Campus? What do I have to fix?
Continue giving us good coverages and don't run down the matches where everybody are going to run down. Because that's one I think I'm like just the teams that were no get the coverages. Continue giving us those teams.
I think Clarendon College. Who Clarendon College play on Tuesday? Rossi? No, I believe it's Central. Central.
Tuesday coming, the quarterfinal round. No, we can't touch them yet. Me soon get that. But
I think it's Central. I think it's Central though.
Yeah, man. Me so print it and tell about. So that's just the two bit where me have to do on the Premier League and the Jamaica and all. I don't know if in for a 6.
No, we could until then join it tomorrow because we have a long day that way tomorrow because the game started 1 o'clock. We have 2 big games tomorrow.
Yeah,
Kingston College under 14 versus Staths under 14 and Wolmerd under 16 versus Kingston College under 16. We join you tomorrow approximately 8:35 for our post-game show. And we have a lot to discuss either Tuesday's big clash.
So discuss the teams that we're going to play tomorrow.
So I know about the two that I'm going to cover. Which is next?
So which two you're covering the KC game, right? All right, so we will have Excelsior versus Hillel under 14. Excelsior versus Hillel Academy up by Excelsior at 1. You're doing the KC Staths match. That's at 1. Jamaica College will be playing. Oh, this is not what this was about. Sorry about that. Jamaica College will be playing. The winner of Group 1. Who do win Group 1 again for?
I don't remember about that. I think it's a motor in clash, I believe.
Yes, and Georges. In the under 16 matchups now, we have Staths versus Eltham up by Staths at 3. Georges versus Morna up by St. George's at 3. KC Wolmerd up by KC at 3. And Jamaica College versus Excelsior at 3.
So those are the games tomorrow. I hope we can get some report during our games that we're carrying tomorrow. So big up on yourself, people. Campus Tankers, a resident analyst. Ranking, big up yourself and 6. See you tomorrow. Big up on yourself, people.
Tomorrow we have a longer show, yeah.
Longer show.
Bless up.
Big up.